This video is presented by the EA Creator Network. Big thanks to EA for allowing me early access to FIFA 22. Hello, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new FIFA 22 Ultimate Team video. Now, this is like the third video of the day or something, but I saw people talking on the timeline. Obviously, people are now chatting about the FUT Champions rewards and that whole system because there's been what looks to be a big change compared to previous years this year. I thought, hey, we'd have a little go at going from start to finish, how you qualify, all of this stuff, and I'll go through the rewards with you as well. If you find this video useful, enjoyable, whatever it may be, smash the thumbs up button. I'd greatly appreciate your support, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. So, getting on into the episode then, into the video, should I say. FUT Champions, this is the menu you will be brought to. So, if we click on into it, I mean, as you can see, I've had a woeful display so far, playing a few games, only amassing 57 points because I am in Division 10, and I've been playing games against creators, and they've all been beating me. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So, there seems to be three sections to this. We have the qualifying, which, as you know, is done in Rivals. Same as previous years, where you get qualification points, based, which differ depending on if you lose, if you draw, if you win in Rivals. And, of course, they also stagger depending on, what division you're in. Division 10, I think a win was 25 points, qualification points, whereas a loss was, 4 points. I can imagine in Division 1, like previous FIFAs, it used to be 500 points for a win, right? So you can get those qualification points easier or slower depending on what division you're in. Once you have the allotted qualification points, which I've got a feeling is going to be 2,000, not 1,200. I don't know that, but I'll show you later on as to why I think that. And I guess I'll find out in 14 hours. I wonder if this is because I'm on the game early as to why that might be at 1,200. I'm not sure if that is going to be the new number. And things have been adjusted accordingly, or whether it would be 2,000. Sorry about that, I'm not 100% sure. There's only one other sticking point, which is below that. You can see 7 Champions entries remaining. I don't know whether that means Champions playoffs, like you get seven goes at the playoffs per weekend league, or whether that's per season, which is like a 6-week season, meaning you wouldn't have that much room for failure. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that stuff yet, but I guess we'll all find out as we actively play the game. So you get your points, you qualify, and then you can play in the Champions Playoff. The playoffs are available all day, every day, whenever you want to play them. And they're not you get rewards for these, but they aren't like the full replacement of the actual weekend league. That stuff is still going to be there. The weekend league is still going to be there, but shorter. So if we dive on into the Champions Playoffs, here we have a screen which might confuse a lot of you and has confused me quite a bit as well. I've talked about this behind the scenes a little bit and trying to figure all of this out and whatnot. And I think we've come to this. So as you can see along the bottom, you have rank 4, rank 3, rank 2, and rank 1. And these are the different points available for you in the 9 games that it says you can play in the Champions Playoffs. All right, you get 4 points for a win, 1 point for a loss. Simple as that. So these games are going to go all the way to penalties if they need to. There is no drawing involved. You will be a winner or a loser. So let's say you have nine games, you lose all 9. You're going to get 9 points, so you will at least reach rank 4, and you'll earn a couple of untradeable packs, so you'll get rewards for the Champions Playoffs. However, you will not qualify for the finals, which is basically what we know as the Weekend League. Rank 3, 16 points, which would be, you could go ahead and get 4 wins and then stop there. You wouldn't need to play anymore, and you'd get those 16 points. You wouldn't qualify for the finals, but, of course, you would get extra rewards and slightly better ones than in rank 4. Now, this right here is where you qualify. You see the little Weekend League trophy next to the rank 2. It means that in order to qualify for the finals qualification, you need to get 24 points, which is 5 wins and 4 losses, all right? So out of those 9 games, you're going to need to win 5 of those matches in order to unlock the Weekend League, or the finals as it's now being called, because 5 wins is going to be 20 points, plus the other 4 games, which are all losses. You get a point for each one of them, and there's your 24 points. So that will get you, these little rewards as well as the Champions qualification, the finals qualification, which is, it means that, I mean, to get into this, you need to get your division rivals qualification points. So even the players in this are probably going to be, I mean, at the very start of the game, are going to be even more difficult because we're like, the flow of players into this, and not everyone's going to be able to make this necessarily. I'm sure eventually you would be able to, but it's going to be the better players there first. So if you can then beat the players in this, 5 out of 9 wins, and you get your 24 points, excellent. You can get into the finals, the weekend league. And then we move over into the Champions Finals preview, basically the weekend league structure and rewards. And as you can see, it's now 20 games, not 30 games. Again, 4 points for a win, 1 point for a loss. And there are 6 different tiers that you can finish in. It's no longer like Gold 1, Gold 2, Gold 3, Elite, Top 200. That doesn't seem to really exist anymore. It just seems to be these 6 ranks. Now, rank number 6 is 8 points. And for those 8 points, you can get yourself 1 of 3 FUT Champions players. So as we know, I guess is like red picks. 2 Jumbo Premium Gold packs, a Prime Gold Players pack, 500 qualification points to go towards, re-qualifying again, and 5,000 coins. That's for getting 8 losses, or 8 points, should I say. So that is someone that decides to not play all 20 games, and they lose all 8 games that they play, and then decide that they're going to stop. You can get that for that. That's pretty crazy. In order to get rank 5, you need 20 points. You could lose all 20 matches if you get to the weekend league, as long as you don't quit games, I guess, and you actually take the proper loss and you get the point for it. You will get 2 red player picks. You'll get a Premium Gold Players pack, a Prime Gold Players pack, a Jumbo Premium Gold pack, 500 qualification points, and 10,000 coins for going 0 and 20. That is insane. I think that right there tells you everything you need to know about the Champions Finals, aka the Weekend League. Guys, I think this is going to be another level of competition. The players that have managed to get their division rivals points, to get through the playoffs, and then are playing in the Weekend League Finals, I think these are going to be the creme de la creme, best players on the game. And it's not going to be easy to get wins. I think this might be, for someone like me, a fairly stressful game mode. I might not be able to get into this every week. I'm not sure. But let's go through further rewards, shall we? That was just my first reaction when I saw you can get those rewards for 20 losses in a row. It just means that you're going to be coming up against some, ridiculous players, right? 32 points. Is I can't work it out, but basically rank 3, 44 points is if you go 8 and 12 out of those 20 games. What most of us would currently consider a terrible record in the Weekend League actually is going to get you the equivalent of basically like elite rewards from last year. 1 of 4 FUT Champions players, 2 of those. Jumbo Rare 100k pack, a Premium Team of the Week pack, and 1,500 qualification points, and 35,000 coins. Huh? That seems like ridiculous rewards for just getting 8 wins out of 20. But again, I think that goes to show you just how hard this is going to be. And we're now getting to the point where I come back to what I said about it. I think it might be 2,000 qualification points. Because why would they ever offer out 1,500 if the maximum was 1,200? And the reason I say 2,000 is because for rank 2 and for rank 1... it says 2,000 qualification points, aka if you finished in these top 2 ranks in the Weekend League, you would get the guaranteed automatic re-qualification into the playoffs. You're still going to have to play the playoffs every week in order to get into the Weekend League, right? That is how they're spreading the game out a little bit. We're used to playing, 30 games across 3 days, right? And that's quite a lot for a lot of people. So now it's 20 games across those 3 days. But 9 of them, another 9 games have been added out into, you can play them whenever you want across the entire week. Competitive FIFA can go on. So it seems that they're stretching out the way that you play the game. And I honestly don't know if some of us, lower skilled players are always going to be able to get into the Weekend League. That might not be a bad thing. It might mean we can have a little bit more of a social life. I don't know. But I basically wanted to bring that to you. And for going through its kind of sake, you know, we can take a look at the rewards here. Very, very good rewards for rank 2. Rank 1, the best you can get, which is 16 out of 20 wins. You can afford to lose 4 if you are a top tier player, which is going to be very difficult, but still, those pros probably going to get this every week, no problem. 1 of 5 FUT Champs players, 3 of those. Ultimate pack, 2 premium team of the week packs, and 2,000 qualification points. Oh yeah, and just 105,000 coins as well. That is that's quite some rewards right there. I think the only one I didn't show you was rank 4 here, which is essentially like gold 1, I think. Maybe even better, I don't know. But let's say, right, everyone's talking about on Twitter that rank 4 and rank 3 are like the ones to go to. They're kind of like your gold 3, your gold 1, whatever it may be, or even elite, I guess. Let's say everyone goes for rank 4. That's the one which most people can get because, you know, you need to get 32 points, which is obviously way less than 8 and 12. It's probably like 6 and 14 or something like that. I'm not done the maths in my head. You guys can probably work it out pretty quickly. But let's say everyone does that and you only get 1,000 qualification points. So before you can go on into the next set of playoffs the next week, you're going to have to play some rivals because you're going to need more qualification points because you haven't got enough. So every week, I think we're going to have to play more rivals in order to get that stuff, which is cool because you still get rivals rewards. And then you play the qualification playoffs and to get into the weekend league. How many chances you get at that, whether or not it's 7 champions entries per week, per playoffs or per season, makes it obviously slightly easier or slightly harder. There's going to be a lot of games to play, and then obviously slightly less at the weekend, which is good for those of us that maybe like go out to football or go out of an evening or whatever it may be. So yeah, I wanted to basically try and explain that to you to show that, yeah, these rewards look brilliant. They do look class, but I think this is going to be the creme de la creme of FIFA players. I think it's going to be very difficult when you're in there. But it'll be awesome content. So let's see if we can get in there. Now, at the rate that I'm going right now, 57 out of 1,200 points, it's going to take a while. If that updates in 14 hours, as it says down the bottom left there, and it's now 2,000 points, then yeah, it's going to take a while again. Maybe they've let it be 1,200 for the early stages of FIFA for that first weekend league, so that we can all get into that, and then going forwards, it might be a little bit more. It might be those 2,000. Maybe perhaps that's the case. I guess these are all things that we will find out going forwards. I wanted to bring you this video to try and shed some light and show you a little bit more about what this is all about. And don't forget, like, in Rivals as well, you're earning rewards. So you're progressing through the Rivals divisions to get the different rewards. And there's, I mean, like, you right stick here and there's different ranks within each rank. So it's like 1 out of 3 wins, 1 out of 7 wins. You get different packs depending on each rank each week. And then depending on which division you're in. It's all a little bit confusing. I can understand that. And then, of course, there's also, if I go back to Rivals, sorry, milestones. So at the end of each season, which we know to be like 6 weeks or whatever, if you've played, you know, 20 games, win, lose or draw, you can get an 82 plus rated player. Excellent. An extra award. And you play 50 games, you can get a rare Electrum Players Pack. And you play, you know, 90 games across that period, you know, the hardcore that play a lot of Rivals, you get a 50k pack as an extra, just every season. There seems to be a lot of places where we can get rewards if you really put some time into this game. So, yeah, wanted to share that with you. Hopefully you found it somewhat useful. Hopefully I've explained it okay. It seems as though it's a very new and different year for us on FIFA 22. Excited for it, not going to lie. Smash the thumbs up if you have enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Guys, the road to glory is coming real soon. Or actually, by the time you're watching this, it may even be ready to come out. Check my channel. Turn the notification bell on, whatever it may be, so that you don't miss a video. Yeah, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram down below in the description as well. Have a great day, everyone. Take it easy, stay safe and healthy. I'll catch you tomorrow for another video. Peace.